Okay, folks, here my name is Ethan. I am working on a project, E30 n54. Um, Here I had some problem with my n54 engine. Before we get to that, give you a brief information what I did. I bought a car and the engine was running. So basically, uh, I pulled the engine out, I junked the car, and I stored the engine with no oil in it. Okay, that was the first mistake I have done, was draining the oil and storing it in my garage. And certain period of time, um, I came along the installation of the engine, and now I found out that the engine is locked up. Okay, so the engine was running fine. Now I'm going through that the engine got locked up. So okay, this basically this is my dummy car. My E30 is sitting up front, but this is my dummy car that I'm just working on the subframe. I got my engine and transmission mount brackets are completely welded and done. It's ready to sit in here, so I can measure the subframe and then weld it. But here you go. Here's the thing. Got this 6-speed transmission. I got all the parts I need to get this on the car and hook up the drive shaft. But here's the thing. This is my engine. And the first thing I did was removing the engine harness, and the turbos are there just fine. And this engine has 82,000 miles on it, and I pulled out in a wrecked 335i. So here you go. Here basically what I did to it is I have been struggling with the breaker bar, and basically no luck. It wouldn't turn over, and I had this flywheel off. So I tried to put these long bolts into the crankshaft, and using this breaker bar, no luck. So and I have been searching on the internet. That people used ATF kerosene mix, or ATF acetone mixture, the ATF PB blast mixture, or straight ATF. The ATF is kind of expensive per gallon. It's $22. The cheapest I found was on at Walmart. It was $22. No, well, it was $16 a gallon. Okay. Well, anyways, if you buy 2 gallons, that would be $32. Anyways, so I've been looking for different stuff. So this is a savable engine because it was running, and had no issues with rod knock or anything like that. It was just sitting. So basically I don't know, the pretty much piston rings got stuck in the cylinder. Anyways, okay, the first thing I have done is remove the spark plugs, and I used a white vinegar, Great Value, $2. Put it into the cylinders, let it sit overnight, and then I blowed it out, and a lot of muddy, rusty water was coming out. It's leaked out from the turbos, and you see all this rusty stuff. But anyways, I got the water engine. So water means is the vinegar. So here I moved the valve cover, basically. If it's gonna come out. Pardon me for a second. I'm gonna have to. I did this little things on there so I wouldn't lose them. I put it back in where it's supposed to be. So here you go. Anyways, here you go. The valve cover is off. Well, this is my engine. Of course, I'm gonna go through some cleaning and all that stuff before it's assembled. But the main thing is I went Walmart and bought this super cheap, heavy duty rust and oxidation anti-wear hydraulic oil. Yes, it's 2 gallons. So it's like I think it's like $12 for 2 gallons. No, my bad. 12. No, it's 20. Yes, it's 20, almost $20 for 2 gallons. So I bought 4 gallon. About 2, cost me $40 plus $2 on the vinegar. Okay, after I cleaned the cylinders, I vacuumed it in my shop vac, and I vacuumed it out. I blow aired it, and I filled the cylinder hole, cylinders through the spark plug holes with this oil. I fill it all the way up, and I basically poured all of it into the crankcase. All of it. I mean, you're not going to run the engine with this oil, okay? Let me say that. But you just lubricate it. What it does is you let it sit overnight after you fill it, and you see a little areas that's corroded with, you know, if I rub my finger, it goes away, you know. So that's what the oil does. I mean, the hydraulic anti-wear fluid is. It breaks the rust. So I know a lot of people try different stuff, but this is my chain. There was some rust on it. It was badly rusted. So here in few spots, you know, as I rub my finger, it clears out, basically. But anyways, it was badly rusted right here, and it seems like the solution worked on it. Okay, I oiled everywhere. I poured it everywhere. Basically, I soaked it, starting from the cylinder head and down on the chain, all the way down into the crankcase. So now, this morning I came and it wouldn't turn. My suggestion is don't force it from the crank shaft bolt, because you're not gonna get enough torque. If your engine is locked up, you're not gonna get enough torque to turn the whole crankshaft assembly with the single bolt. It's not gonna work, because I beat my ass on it, and you know, and I know what I'm doing, so I didn't damage the bolt by over torquing it. So don't force it if it's not spinning. Okay, what I did is basically install the flywheel back on the engine, and I didn't torque it. You don't have to torque it to break it loose. So basically use this special tool from BMW. I got a bunch of BMW special tools, by the way. So put the flywheel on there, and this is not an aluminum transmission bolt. This is not aluminum, okay? This is from my E30 transmission. So this bolt is really sturdy, okay? Not like the aluminum. If you use aluminum, you're gonna bend the aluminum in no time. It'll snap. So use a bolt just like this. It's sturdy bolt, and with the pry bar, basically And by the way, you can tell my, how much my pry bar is bent by just doing it without the flywheel through the crankshaft bolt. It bent my pry bar, so it's not gonna work. You gotta have the flywheel on there. So basically, you stick it down here. You stick it down here on the teeth, and basically you start spinning. And now I can spin it. It's turning. It's turning. Since it's got hydraulic oil still in it, it's gonna lubricate all the rotating assembly. I got 2 gallons. Basically is 7.57 liter, a little less than what the originally engine takes. So that's why I double filled it. So it's got probably all up into the crankshaft, the bearings, and all that. So I'm not worried about it, but it's spinning. I'm so happy with it. And now with my breaker bar, basically, whoop, it's skirting all the oil. So basically, you're gonna go back and forth motion to basically just work your way. That's it. Well, thanks for watching. This is my suggestion. If your engine is locked up, just don't force it. Try alternative methods, but this method worked for me very well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rotate the whole engine and make a full 360 combustion on it, and get all the oil. Probably all the oil in the cylinder is gonna splash out. But yep, well, I saved my engine. Thanks for watching.